Yes, Law Nation. And there's this room fill up. Be sure to hit the like, share this content. Let friends or neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. That's including the ice wall, baby. Cowboys Dak Prescott contract negotiation stalled over length dispute. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get right into it. All right. Sharing is caring. Let me know if you shared this podcast to your friends, your neighbors, your foes. Come on, baby.
They can come closer than close. I
truly believe that this information around the world and globe by this time tomorrow or by this time next week, etc., you very much so might hear breaking news and stuff like that. Come on.
You have an unnatural allegiance to losing.
Come on with it, baby. All right. Come on with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Shout out to the Notification Squad, the Rewind Gang, and everybody. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Want to say this, though. The news of the length of the years with the Dak Prescott conversation, and I know, there are so many people talking about the length of the contract. Well, in other words, we've seen this storyline before because this is the exact same thing that we heard of from the CeeDee Lamb's camp. It was like the length of the years. So that means that this particular situation that they are narrowing down the absolute part of this contract, and this contract may be any day now. When you get to the length part of it, we're not talking about guarantees. We're not talking about the principles of APY. This is just the length. And from what we heard from today in multiple reports is that it's the inverse now. At first, Dak Prescott, the first contract around the way, he wanted smaller years on the contract so that they can get back in front of the new deal and the new money that's being generated from the NFL. Now there are reports out here, ladies and gentlemen, that this particular agent, Todd France, they want a long-term contract now. So those are the differences between the two. So while there's some smoke, there's fire, right, ladies and gentlemen? Appreciate everybody for jumping in. When there's smoke, there's fire. Put some fire in the chat, man, if you here with me. Put some fire in the chat. So when there's smoke, there's some fire. But let's listen back to what Dak Prescott said previously this week, and that way we have this for context, baby. Let's listen.
Blessed to play this game, to be in the year 9, to feel as I do, healthy as I do, as confident as I am, the experience that I've had. I'm blessed to play this game. I'm getting paid a lot of money to do it. I've already got paid. To get paid again, that's just part of it. That's I'm due up for that, and whether it's signing here, whether it's somewhere else that I don't care to think about at this moment, it's all part of it. And so for me, as I said, it's about controlling what I can, and that's being the best version of myself, best leader, and make sure all these guys in here understand that we're on a mission. It's not about next year right now. It's not about my contract. It's not about anything but getting ready for Game 1 against the Browns.
So that's what he said earlier this week, right? And we somewhere in the middle place. I think that the Cowboys and Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott, Jerry Jones and Dak Prescott will meet somewhere in the middle, right? And the only people that's mad right about now are those who don't like Dak Prescott. Let me listen to him. Oh. Okay. All right. Hey, they crying. I don't know why they crying, but just to get this more clarity here, let's listen to this.
Dak is a lame duck quarterback. Diana. What are you hearing about this?
The holdup at this point, from what I understand, is about the years the Dallas Cowboys are willing to commit to. Let's just quickly remind you guys,
Right.
no trade clause, right? First
Right.
of all, they can't tag them for the third time because that
Correct.
would cost them $80 million. Not going to do that.
So much money.
They have no quarterbacks under contract for 2025. And then, if they do lose him to free agency, it's going to be $40 million of a dead cap hit for the Dallas Cowboys, right?
So that's a report right there. I had to click off of it. Was it electric guitar? It was just killing my ears over here. But I hope that you guys got with what she said. She recently had Stephen Jones on the podcast, The Scoop, and I think that if anybody have any connections with this, and they are credible enough, I think that that's the situation that we have to tie into, right? That this is not tongue-in-cheek. This is not, hey, we're saying this only for the views, because she do have a great backing behind her podcast, and I just think that it's one of those things. It's like gnarly, dude. They posted the electric guitar like gnarly, you know. Where Kendrick's at, you know, not Lamar, but shoot, put Kendrick's on the damn guitar. It was killing my ears. But you guys get me what I'm saying with all of that. Now, granted, good morning to you, Gary. Appreciate you, Diz. Appreciate you, man. And how do you guys feel about it? Because I want this show to be interactive. How do you guys feel about the whole conversational piece? To me, man, you know, I've been going back and forth with myself with this, with Dak Prescott. I've been going back and forth with the ideology of whenever you hold on to something so long, right, and allow it to get abused, and all of the bruises on it, it begins to be like a banana. Like, damn, man, too many people put their hands all over it and made it turn brown and it's soft now, and it's no good. It's no good. And they allowed this to happen, and now the mindset of the fan base, whenever Dak Prescott throw a ball that's too high, oh, man, see, we should have got rid of him and put Trey in, you know. You know, at least Trey could run, you know. So I'm so sick and fed up with this. It's like this for real. Damn if he do, damn if he don't. That's my stance. I don't know about you guys. Yeah. It's over with. Ain't this right? Action. Just like, hey, man, put a round of applause, man, to my guy Action, man. What's up, Action, man? We were worried about you, man. Shout out to, what was the score on that LSU game? I just need to know, man. What happened, dog? Yeah, man.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Shout out to Action, man. That's my dog, man. You know, yeah, I was looking for you yesterday, man. It hurt my heart, man, that I didn't get a chance to see you, man, in the chat. I was looking for you, Riggs. Oh my gosh. All right, man. Oh my gosh, man. But I'm glad to see you, man. I'm glad that you're alive, man, and you didn't have a stroke or a heart attack. And, you know, when you have those things, 50 Cent make fun of you, you know. So shout out to you, man. I'm glad that you up, man, and alive, because I don't want no Irv Gotti thing. And, you know, 50 Cent talking about, damn, homie, back in high school, you was the man. 50 Cent is just crazy, man. That's one person in life that I would never ask for a favor. I would never ask to borrow no money. It's from 50 Cent. No way. I don't care how much of a need that I am of any money. I'm like, nah, 50, I'm good. I'm going to figure it out by myself, man, because 50 don't forget.
Sunday at 3-something is probably your end date for that one.
What a great week, in my opinion, for Dak Prescott. Just able to sit back, relax, and wait for the phone to ring.
All right,
because you got them by the short ones.
Well, you do. Oh, there's no doubt. You got them right there, right where you want them.
And
give
Give me a 1 if y'all can hear this audio. They're going to bring up the details of Dak Prescott's situation and more clarity out of what I can bring up. Say Lauchi with the LSU joke. My bad, Ed. Man, come on, man. I grew up only 80 miles from LSU, man. So, hey, that's my team, man. That's my team, man. You know what I'm saying? No. But real talk, man. Shout out to LSU. That's my mom's favorite team. And of course, we went to all of the LSU programs growing up, man. So salute to LSU. Yeah. But don't forget about Southern. if you know what I know, you know what I'm saying. All right, so let's listen right here.
Does not want. The NFL owners do not want a true free agent quarterback in their prime. They do not want that on the open market.
Well, some are calling this the biggest free agent quarterback ever, and I was like, that would be Peyton Manning.
Yeah, now the only thing with Peyton is that he was coming off the injury. Nobody really knew how he was going to play. They just assumed.
Yeah.
They just assumed.
He was a free agent, right? It wasn't a trade.
No, he was a free agent. They cut. They released him in Indy, and he went on that tour.
Was Tom free?
Tom was.
I think he was. He was a free agent.
Yeah, he was a free agent too. But again, now that was the end of the prime.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Dak is in his prime, and Manning was kind of at the end of his prime, but
that just
also the injury.
That just disgusts though Dak haters and overall NFL fans to say that Dak Prescott would be the biggest free agent ever. People, that's not said. It doesn't settle right with people.
It does.
I mean, it's not a lie. Shoot. We speak of this. People that have disdain for Dak Prescott because he's here, right? Because he's here for those who having the issues of letting go, right? The most people that despise and can't stand Dak Prescott are those who is rooting for just the individual of a guy that wore number 9 here, right? And they felt as if, though, it was a rough cutoff between number 9 to going to number 4, right? And those people held on to that resentment and that hate for that particular moment to this day. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, to this day. So I get it, right? And then there are some people that can't stand number 9 and number 4. If y'all know what I'm talking about. They said both of them got to go. Like they campaigning for the Paxton Lynch's of the world and Connor Cook, So that's just how that goes. So there's that with the Cowboys fan base. Like we can't all get behind our damn quarterback because it's just like the Bluebell ice cream, the Great Divide. It's literally that. And that's some good ice cream too, by the way. The Great Divide is a real good ice cream.
I mean, it does. I get it. I understand. It's
just an in your prime quarterback. It's an in your prime, very good quarterback who just finished second in the MVP.
Absolutely, that's exactly what it is. And he is at the peak of his career. Like this is the peak of his career. Last year was his best year ever, I believe. Now you could say that his certain things were better in other years, but I thought he put it all together last year, and he was phenomenal. So.
Hey, and just not to cut the man off, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. We going to have a show today, baby. Oh, we're going to have a good show today. But not to cut him off. If last season was his best season, don't that really remove all of the other points, dare I say, of being in a system that Kellen Moore pretty much his peer-to-peer coaching that he had under his tutelage. I can't talk today, but under his studies, that's a better way to say it, by the way. So when you start to think about it, last season was his first season under the arm or under the hand or holding the hand or with the hand of Mike McCarthy. That, my friend, in an installment year, those things don't supposed to happen. Yeah. Are you guys able to hear me, see me? Because what happened here? Banana pudding. Yeah. You can't make banana pudding. My guy says YouTube is bugging. Do me a huge favor. If you can, when you get here, hit the like button, share this content. And also, Hawk smash the subscribe button if this your first time ever here. Appreciate y'all, man.
This would be a huge moment for the NFL if Dak gets to free agency. And it'd be a terrible moment for the Cowboys.
And Nick Eatman predicting on Friday that he thinks the deal gets done this week. What do you think? Let's put it on the record. Today on Tuesday, before we start this thing on Sunday, is Dak Prescott signed with a long-term extension?
Woo! A commercial go right there. I paused it right on time. But let me let this commercial play out. But, man, you got no control of the commercials here, man. This is skip it right here. Boom.
This week.
All right, boom.
All
right, so, hey. Here we go. Yeah, here we go.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
Here we go. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, will Rain Dakota Prescott get paid this week? It's a simple yes or it's a simple no. Now, the last time we talked about, there's a contract length dispute between CeeDee Lamb and the Joneses. That same day, we heard the breaking news of CeeDee Lamb is getting paid his coins, right? It was the same day. Now we up against week 1 of the regular season. We talking about viewerships. And if anything, this is a collective money grab for all other 32 teams because they do revenue sharing. And what can bring forth the good revenue of that there will be nonstop football talk on Wednesday that Dak Prescott signed this massive deal with the Cowboys. And then they bust you across the head on Thursday night football, the Kansas City Chiefs versus who the Kansas City Chiefs play. And then Friday is another day they got football. Yeah, and then Saturday you get college football. Don't college football play Saturday? Right? And then Sunday you get the Cowboys playing. Man, that's a Baltimore versus that's going to be a good game. Good game. Oh wow. So that's a gauntlet. That's a gauntlet of scheduling there. And I got my money down on the Packers, man, Even though I can't stand Jordan Love, since what he did to us last game that we saw Jordan Love versus us. But I need Jordan Love to do us a favor one good time. Yeah. Thursday we're twin. Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. So that will be a situation there. That will flat out be a situation there.
57% yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I still think it's obviously far more likely that he comes here versus not, but I'll say 57% yes.
So then why do you think, let's say it happens, why do you...
Wait a minute. Hey, my guy Kevin Nichols says, no love for love, Is there a song out there that says love hurts? Come on, is there a song out there? So love and hurts are going up against each other. I wish I could sing that song, but it's a song out there that says love hurts, right? So may both of that may Friday game be a tie then. How about that? Both of them just tied up. Law Packers have to beat the Eagles, or the Eagles are really going to clown us saying that they did what we couldn't do. Hey, we did what they couldn't do against the Bucks, though, Yeah, love hurts. Yeah, that is a song. I know I heard that song one time. Yeah, so love hurts. Come on.
I think it took this long. They'll say it's getting our affairs in order financially, making sure we can pay this and fix that and twist that. Because you can make anything spin to your argument in this world of sports and NFL spending, in particular.
I think the reason it took so long is one, yes, that like they had an order in which they wanted to do things and they wanted to wait. But I also think that part of this is Dak just didn't want to take the offer they were giving him. They absolutely would have signed Dak for $53 million. And Dak's just like, I'm not going there. I'm just not doing that. Like, that's not where I am. I need to have more money. I think that's a major problem.
877-881-1053, Franklin Franco injury attorney text line. Why is Mike Zimmer going off with an interview about the Minnesota Vikings now?
All right, so that was that right there. As far as the Mike Zim thing, I love when you have salt, and we don't have to dive into that particular situation. I would tell you guys, Alex says The Last Dance is a horrible example. It is, yeah. Let me do it right here. Last Dance is a horrible example. Yeah. I my thing is this right here, ladies and gentlemen. The focal point should be the Browns. The focal point should be the Browns. And I'm not saying that this team is not focusing in on the Browns, but the focal point should be every week we go in here with a clear conscience that, hey, it's time for us. It's time for us to be 1-0 every week. 1-0 every week. Like, that should be the focal point. Now, we just saw that in a similar fashion, the 49ers, they had guys holding out. They had guys to get shot at, chased by the police and arrested. You know what I'm saying? Thug Mansion over there, you know? And none of this stuff hit the news like it hit us all this offseason. From the owner finding out he got outside kids to kids also wanting a piece of the franchise for them to have gag orders and stuff like that for, hey, is Diggs ready? Is he not? You know? And on top of that, should we pay CeeDee Lamb or not? You know, none of that stuff was happening for other organizations. But it happened for us. And we had to fight through all of this stuff to get to this moment. And they was going through similar or worse. You know, Trent Williams said, hey, I want bags of money. I want y'all to pull up the Brinks truck. Ayuk said, hey, where's my dime, right? And it's been quietly for the San Fran, who was just in the Super Bowl, right? No Super Bowl hangover talks. No, hey, coaches' decisions on how they didn't know the rules in overtime. None of that stuff. And they've been on a longer drought than us, you know. Let's be real. Like, would you rather be a San Fran fan right now or a Dallas Cowboys fan right now? Let me know. I just want to know where y'all heart's at. I'm not going to count that against y'all, you know, because I get it, right? At least when you said if you rooting for San Fran, you know, you can say, well, hey, at least we got there, right? At least we got there. We might have lost, but we got there. No, yeah, DC for life, and to be told, you know, truth be told, or to be told about this. I'm glad Ricky is okay and he survived, you know, by being shot or what have you. But man, let's be real, man. The 49ers took Bang Bang Niner game to a whole nother level now. You know what I'm saying? They need to take that away, you know, all that Bang Bang stuff, you know. Nate said Niner laughing out loud. No way. Yeah, San Fran is the luxury version. It's the luxury version of we Oak Cliff Inn over here, and they the damn Omni. You know, that's just what it is. Yeah, Niner fans acting like Eagles fans when they lost. At least we got there. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Only silver and blue, baby. Last 3 Super Bowls for the Niners, all losses, yeah. And boy, we popped some champagne bottles. I drank some Hennessy off camera until I passed out. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I ain't lying at all. So I was like, yeah. Look at my guy. White Castle, Texas, where Pat Mahomes is from. Yeah, look at that guy. He's a Cowboy fan, you know. Yeah, so that's just what it is. Good morning. Appreciate you, Leon. Where appreciate you, man. Anything is possible. So not to beat up the Niners, we don't see them until week 8. But what I'm saying is that this particular game is a very important game. But I will tell you that native Texans, what part of Texas is the White House, Texas? Is that East Texas, South Texas, North Texas? Where is that located at? You know, I'm not good in this area. I'm a transplant from Mississippi, so let me know what part of Texas White House, Texas is part of. Yeah. It's East Texas too. Okay. See, I'm learning my Texas, man. I read some map on there that, hey, Law, you don't want to drive all the way around Texas, man. You want to go to certain spots and travel during the daytime and things like that, because the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a real deal storyline there. But neither here nor there. How dare these guys put this up? But before I go there, this is what my girl Stargazer said, Stephen Jones, last month. We want all three players here. We think we have the best chance to win the championship with all three guys. This is Dak, CD, and Micah Parsons. Let's listen to this audio.
What a unique situation you're in. And to some degree that's true. But then we've seen Miami solve that situation despite their quarterback being a highly paid guy. Detroit this offseason did the same thing with Jared Goff. So it's obviously not impossible.
No, not at all. And even with our situation, not to interrupt you, I'm sorry, but, you know, one of the unique things when you, in the first year or two of a quarterback contract for the first time, which Dak was 4 years ago, we had several other players, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin. I mean, we had a lot of different guys that were around that. It's easier, but as you continue to push money out on these quarterback salaries, and that money you pushed out comes back home to roost.
Get that phone.
So, you know, it's like I said, it's certainly something that's very doable, and we plan on doing it because we want all three players here, and we think we have the best chance to win a championship by having those three players on our roster. Yeah.
Let me play.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
All this offseason. They done took us on this damn roller coaster, up and down, down and up and down and up, spinning around. And they gonna get all three guys gonna be signed. And we sitting here pulling healthy teeth out of our mouths talking about, will Dak Prescott be here? And shout out to those who said, man, you know, to be real, Law, I said, man, they gonna get, they just do this for posturing. You know, they just do this for entertainment. They love to make our hair turn gray. You know, I'm going to be Moses by the time around this time next year, I'll be Moses Law over here. And they're right. Like, he literally said, and shout out to Star, man, for pulling this up. And she said that was last month ago, you know, like a couple of days ago, you know. So, yeah. That's just what it is, man. I see you, my dog. You know, he says,
emotional damage.
We do have a lot of that, man. Dak is staying in Dallas. Let's go, DC for life. Yeah, so that's exactly. So shout out to Star. Stargazer. She's a star. And I can't say the rest of it, you know. But shout out to Star and all what she doing. Get your bars up, media. We are back for another year, Law. May the football gods bless us with a chip this season. Keep doing your thing, bro. Like always, salute, man. Come on with it, man. Yes, indeed, man. It's unnecessary, unnecessary grades that we get it. You know, it's literally like we yelling at the Joneses, get the kids out the street, man. Cars are coming, and the Joneses like, nah, man, we gonna allow the kids to play in the street. They ain't gonna get hit, and we telling them, get the kids out the street, and then some of y'all like, go ahead. Play in the street. Go play in the street. Yeah, it's about to rain too. Cars slipping and sliding. Go play in the streets. And that's just what it is, unfortunately. That the unnecessary drama, I think that this is all fabricated so that they won't spend no money in free agency. Because they use that as the posturing leverage of saying to you all that we don't really want to spend this money on free agent guys because we got to pay our own guys. And let's not have the same stale story. So let's put their feet to the fire. Come on with it. Yeah, Coach Marv, what's up, Law? Don't listen to that BS. Wee woo, Law. It's time to focus on football before it's too damn late. Come on, nation. Yeah.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight.
No doubt. Mike McCarthy need to focus on the Browns. Yes, it's a lot of that going on, Coach, and in the thing that I was saying when you called in to Boss Cowboys Sports Show, be sure to check out Boss Cowboys Sports on anything and everything that you need to pick up as it relates to Cowboys conversation. Be sure to check him out. We talked about the Cowboys. We shouldn't run from this fight. We should be running to this fight, right? We should be running straight to this fight. We should not be running away from this fight, running straight to this particular fight. And speaking of all of that, shout out to Malcolm Kelly. Somebody put Malcolm Kelly in the chat. I see you. Wee woo. Yeah, I see you. So that was that. And here we go right here. Here we go. Let me see where we at. All right, so let me just do this. I want you guys to take out your pen and pad if possible. And Good Morning Football. As you guys can see right here, as you guys see, salute to Coach Marv again for the $5 super chat. It says Peter 2024's NFL or NFC playoff teams. He got the Lions, Rams, Falcons, Eagles, 49ers, Seahawks, and Packers, right? So them the teams. Our team is not there. Our team is not there, so be sure to screen grab that now so that when Peter Parker or Peter 2024 start talking, say, nah, dog, you didn't have us up there anyhow. So I don't want y'all to be moving. I want y'all to hold these 3 letters and 4 letters accountable. You know, just write down the notes. And I'm not saying this, of course, the phone lines will be open. And we got to get your thoughts. Y'all, we're going to have the timer and all of that good stuff. So jump in. Give me your thoughts on Dak Prescott. Give me your thoughts on this particular team heading into the Browns, because I want to make this interactive, and everything will be brought to you by my bookies. All right, so I want y'all to write that down, because I'm just collecting all of these notes right here. Yeah, my guy said he took a screenshot. Shout out to you, Louis. All right, so I want y'all to write this down, you know. And I'm not saying that we got to be watching the damn news clippings and stuff. But I like this. I like this because this is like motivation to me, man. This is like, okay, you counted me out. You counted me out. You know, the disrespect is real. Yeah, get him up out of here. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
All right, so the number one team that they have as far as power rankings, and this is just what it is. These are just thoughts from power rankings, from Pro Football Talk and NFL and all of these people collectively. They got the Chiefs, the Lions, the Packers, the Niners, the Ravens. Where are the Cowboys? The Eagles, the Bengals. The Bengals haven't did SHIT. They haven't did anything. They still on their Super Bowl high that they lost to. Can you imagine that Super Bowl high that they lost to? They still been ranked top 10 and top 5 in these ranking polls for the last few years, and that's okay. Yeah. Bills, Bucks, Texans, the Dolphins. Do you see the Cowboys? Do you smell the Cowboys anywhere on this list, man? God dog, where we at, man? Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my God. I love this, man. Yeah. Come on. Let's keep going. The Bears. They got the Jets. Now they got Aaron Rodgers, okay? The Jets. The Steelers. Oh, my gosh, man. They got Sierra Husband in front of us, man. God, no. Oh, my gosh. They got... This is crazy. This is mad disrespect, man.
Swallow that.
Riggs over here. Oh, man, they got the Falcons. Do you see the Cowboys? Do you smell them, man? Do you even take a chance to look at these boys? Okay, all right. The Rams, Somebody already said this is diabolical. You put diabolical boys, man. We the diabolical Cowboys, the evil boys. That's who we are. Yeah, take Dallas out and put diabolical because that's just what it is. They got the damn Chargers. Oh, now it's us. It's me, oh Lord. Standing in need of prayer. Come on. Oh, I love it, man. They put us in the 19th spot. So I guess, man, Tyron Smith, Tony Pollard, oh my goodness, man, they were world beaters. Michael Gallup, boy, losing them, man, is like losing a lot of respect in these Cowboys land. Man, we can't come back after this. Dorrance Armstrong and Dante Fowler, man, they were world beaters, man. Losing those boys, I don't think we can regain some ground after losing them boys. You know, come on. It's crazy. It's flat out crazy. But this is who we are now, you know. And we lost D.A., Dan Quinn, and Dante Fowler, and Tyler. That's who it is. I figure it out. It's Tyler Biadasz, you know. By us losing Tyler Biadasz, that just canceled out everything.
All I ask.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, and I forgot. Yeah, Adams. We lost Navell Gallimore. By losing them boys, man, it's just going to set us back, man. I think that Navell Gallimore was light years ahead of Jordan Phillips, you know, and Linval Joseph, you know. Oh, my gosh, man. Oh, my goodness.
Sacrifice.
The disrespect is real. Now, granted, I guess that they also compile these things based off of what the other teams done did during the off season. So that could be a thing on how they got everything going for them. And truth be said, you know, the Chiefs did their thing. You know, during the off season, they made some moves, and you got Pat Mahomes, man. You got kids that's in college and high school getting the Pat, like they sit down in the chair and they say, "Give me the Pat Mahomes cut." Right. Give me the Pat Mahomes headband and all of that stuff. So, you know, shout out to Pat Mahomes. And the Lions literally should have been, I'm going to use the operative word, should have been in the Super Bowl. Their coaching decision made some crazy stuff. The coach got in the way of the Lions being in the Super Bowl, right? And to a degree, the Packers gave a great fight versus the 49ers. Yeah, true story, you know. So that's just how that goes. I'm not finna dig any grave on those type of things. But, you know, it's crazy. Come on with it. Yeah, Sean said, man, they smoking and they drinking Hennessy. Yeah. They're backwoods and all of that stuff, huh?
Nowadays, nothing really is
the hotline for your mind. For those who want to jump in and call in. Come on with it. Brought to you by my bookies. 657-390-7391. Come on with it. Come on. Shout out to everybody, man, for tuning in. It's one of those things, whereas it's okay. Put us at 19. Because every week we knocking them down one by one. That's how I'm looking at it. That's how we got to see it, right? It's like, if you're going to be disrespectful to us, then we're going to hit you with the element of surprise. Come on. Come on with it. Come on with it. 5, 4, 3, 2. I got my guy from the 209. What's on your mind? Steven, talk to me, man.
Hey, what's up, Law? How you doing?
Not much, man. All is well, man. What you got, bro?
Man, I just had a couple questions for you. I wanted to know if you were going to be around for the Week 2 matchup against the Saints. I know that you got some lickings with those guys where you might want to be a part of that.
Yeah, it's a home game. We got events that's going to be on that Saturday. I also have a boxing deal that I'm going to be at. So, yeah, I'll be out and about that weekend for sure. And we need to be victorious against that. Who dat?
No, absolutely. I'm going to be going to that game, so I'm real excited for it, making a trip up to Cali.
Most certainly.
But some people, so I wanted to say, some people seem to think that Cowboys didn't make enough additions in free agency. But what I feel is that if you look at our team as a whole,
right,
you look at how many star players we have and Pro Bowlers, that we don't need to look elsewhere for talent. We have it in the building and need to worry about our guys. I wanted to know what your thought was on that.
Yeah, I look at it like this is the second year of Mike McCarthy calling plays, so there's going to be some continuity with that. I think that Dak Prescott coming off of the kind of caliber of year that he had, he want to wipe that nasty taste out of his mouth of what we did against Green Bay. I think that we re-solidified the interior. Like, I always like core. People fail to realize that around this time last year, Zach Martin was just not getting paid, and he was just not showing up. So he was trying to get back into football shape himself. Well, newsflash, he's already in football shape, and he got a guy that's going to be a whole lot stronger. Not saying that he can walk on water, but Cooper Beebe is a whole lot stronger, got more grit, got more nastiness to his game, and we're going to play a lot of bully ball in the trenches. And if you bring back, like I said with Zeke, I'm not looking for 2016 Zeke, of course, but I'm looking for someone that you still got to respect in the backfield. Yeah, you still got to respect him.
Right, and this season specifically is very special to me. My dad, that turned me into a Cowboys fan, he just passed away a week and a half ago.
Condolences,
so
man.
Appreciate you. It's just this to me is the season for me where coming into it, I didn't know what kind of expectations I had with the playoff loss, previous playoff losses. But I'm like, you know what? I don't see why they can't do it. They have a refined defense with Zimmer. I love what he's doing. Our offense is still basically the same, and you could argue our offensive line got better.
Facts.
Lamb's going to be just as good.
Yeah.
Tolbert's taking a step up.
Yeah.
Like, tell me where there was a big drop off, and how.
Outside of names, we good. I know that names always have a heavier weight to it when you get new names, but man, our guys tend to grow from one year to the next. Yeah. But keep going, bro.
Yeah. So we have a lot of our guys in house that they're just going to get better. We didn't really lose anybody that was an immediate, starter that was contributing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not. We have Nealon that we got, Cooper Beebe, Guyton, all these guys that we just got in the draft. So it's like I think we filled those spots very nicely. So I don't see why they can't do it. But I wanted your opinion on this, on how you feel about being battle tested during the regular season, preparing you for playoff time. Because I constantly hear from Niners fans how good teams, they end up contending with them or beating them, making them battle tested for the playoffs. Like on this schedule, they have a gauntlet of teams.
Yeah.
That they have the Bengals. They've got the Eagles twice, obviously, the Ravens.
Oh, you're talking about for the Niners. You're talking about for the Niners this year. Or you're talking about them, right?
No,
you're talking about us or the Niners.
I'm talking about us. I'm saying I hear from Niner fans talking about how they're always battle tested because they contest and or beat with good teams. Well, this schedule right here, I feel, is something that they should be battle tested. They have a ton of playoff teams.
Yeah.
And I wanted your opinion on if you really believe in that and how you think this will play out. Because this ain't no cupcake schedule. You can argue any way you want.
Well, I do like the fact that we are playing heavy run teams and physicality teams with good coaching. AFC North is no one to sneeze at. I get it. I would love to see Joe Burrows earlier, but we get a chance to see him later down the line here. But the Ravens, the Browns, the Steelers, they are all known for that. Yeah. They're all known for that. So we good. We gonna take care of business. But the first blow should be shooting our best shot at the Browns right now and let the AFC know that they're coming. That we coming. Yeah.
We'll get 'em.
Yeah. But Stephen, man, it's always great, man, hearing you, man, and condolences out to your father, man. I think heaven gained another soldier for the Cowboys, and I heard news, man, that hey, he's up there with Tom Landry drawing up plays now, man. So let's go, bro. Let's go.
He's always got the playbook, but he never wants to. To draw him up. He always knows what to do, though.
You know
when
what
to
do.
pass it, when to throw it.
Yes,
it's like,
indeed,
man, you don't know everything.
Yeah. So, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, bro. Yeah.
All right, appreciate it, and I'll be sure to look for you for the Saints game.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. Yeah, man. Put prayers out for Steven Cowboys. You know, that's his name on here. So put SC in the chat. And shout out to all of the people, man, for your support. And I always try to have this conversation here on Cowboys Nation, Law Nation Sports as a family-friendly show, right? So if you're going through anything, if you got things that you got to get out on your chest or get off of your chest, just hit me up, man. You know, I may not respond quickly because I got so many things going on, but I really appreciate you guys so much, man, for your support. Chris says, yo, Law, love your show, Law. Watching all the way down from the deep south of Texas, where Tom Landry is from. I didn't know he was from Texas, you know, by the way. Thank you for all of the great content. Appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you. All right, so the next caller we have on the line here is my guy Timothy. Then I got my guy Swayze in the building as well. So from the 469, what's on your mind? Talk to me, man.
Oh, what's up, brother? Man, what's up with you? Nothing but the best, man. What's up, brother?
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
I already, man. Man, I'm kind of worried about the running back position. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause the time we should have got the running back Henry, we should have got Henry. We had an opportunity. He was a free agent,
right? Before
the Ravens pick him up, but we should have. Jerry Jones should have reached in that pocket, man, in that pocketbook and say, "We'll give you $8 million." Cause that's what it was, $8 point.
Yeah, it was
million.
and
So,
he could have been cheaper than that because he was sitting by the phone. Yeah, he was waiting by the phone. Yeah,
he was.
Yeah.
And I believe he was going he was going to do it like a town discount. Like, you know, because he loved dollars.
Yeah, he just bought a house. Yeah, he bought a house and everything. He said that they never called me. They never hit me up, you know. Yeah. So so fellas, man, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's just how it goes. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
We play Ravens, we gonna play them this season.
Yeah.
So I feel like when we play Ravens, you know, Henry gonna play with like a chip in the shoulder. He gonna run like crazy on us.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about. Cause Henry is smarter. People don't realize that. The running back Henry, he's unstoppable, man. He can run. That boy make a run.
Yeah, he can run, man. And the thing is with him, the thing is with him, he spent. There was a report out there. He spent damn near $300,000 just on his body. Just to make his body be healed and get things going, hyperbaric chambers and stuff like that. So he's in there. So he got like 3 or 4% body fat. So that's crazy, man. That's dedication. So we will see, man. My only thing is, I hope that if we get in the shootout with them, we win it. We win it because you can't really commit to the run. You know, if you're in a damn shootout with them. So we're going to have to do that now. We're going to do that now. Now, we saw the Ravens, what they did to the 49ers, though.
We did.
Yeah, so we got to get in the shootout with them.
Yeah, that's a big, I ain't going to hold you too long, man. I know you got other people to talk to. But that's what I worry about, man. You know, because I was like, man, I was kind of like, man, dude, I was like, we got Zeke, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got other guys behind him, but I'm like, man, I'm like, dude, that's not, you know, I don't think that's a kind of decent running game. I would say more like, you know, I say enough to get us maybe 3 or 4 or 5 yards of carry, maybe that. But we got to be very like, to me, we got to be really careful because we got some old running backs, you know what I'm saying, and 2 old running backs, even though they got experience, but can they still take that hit? When they hit them in a good spot, the wrong spot, will they get back up?
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
So what I'm looking at, man, before I let you go, bro, Tim, is that I think that we're not looking for an individual to run 100 yards. We're looking for. I think that the offense itself, we were number 1 in offense last year, right? Or number 1 or number 2 in passing yards, something like that.
We about number one because we got the most. Prescott got the most passing yardage and
the touchdowns and stuff like that. So this is what I'm really looking for, bro. Is that our offense passing the ball is still going to be the same or better. I'm just looking for when we need when we got to like 3rd and short and 3rd and 3 and 3rd and 2. Damn it, we couldn't get that last year. If we could just if we could just get that, we're a better team, you know. And I think in the hearts of hearts, we can get that, you know. And then next season, this running back group, there's no damn way the Cowboys pass up on this running back class, because this running back class is going to be great.
We can't pass up this time, man. We got to have one. Cause you know, I believe like I think, man, I don't really trust Jerry Jones, man, because Jerry Jones, he will try to do something with Prescott. I think what I think he's doing is he's buying his time and waiting to see what kind of opportunity can he get for Prescott. Can I get a first round pick for Prescott and move up?
Well, you ain't gonna get that. You ain't gonna get that, bro. Tim, I appreciate you for calling in. Appreciate you, dog.
No problem, bro. Anytime.
No doubt. Yeah. You ain't gonna get that. No trade clause on the contract. You ain't gonna get that. He's not waiving that. And the only thing that, you know, it's just not gonna happen, man. I get it. Jerry Jones is long in the tooth, man. He don't have time like to blow this thing all the way up and then say, all right, cool, let me start all the way over with a brand new quarterback with brand new this and brand new that. The dude is long in the tooth. He's been fighting all this offseason, right? The salt on the McGriddle is catching up. So he's literally trying to build the plane as we fly with this team. And we just heard Stephen Jones said this would be the best chance for us winning now. Bump all the other stuff, but this is the meat. Don't worry about the potatoes, y'all. This is the meat right here, if y'all get me what I'm saying. So I got my guy, my dog, my brother from another mother, the number one troop supporter of bringing in Shador here in Dallas, man, my guy Swayze, you know what I'm saying? My God, the objective Cowboy fan, man. What's good with you, man?
Hey, what's going on, Ron? What's happening?
Nothing much, man. I gave you a good, warm welcoming, of Shador coming to Dallas and all of these things. Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely looking at Shador. Like, bro, we're definitely looking at Shador. Like, we're an entertainment business. You know what Jerry hates the most?
What do you hate?
The fact is, when you look at YouTube videos about the Cowboys, and the view numbers are not as it was a couple of years ago. That means we lost interest in the team. Exactly. Do you think if we actually felt like we had a franchise quarterback, we'd be losing this much interest in the team? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the Chargers, where they had Phillip Rivers or someone else who was like a good to above average quarterback, that have they ever lost interest in said team? We lost interest in the Dallas Cowboys. The fan base, we are not as pumped up about this season as we was in the past. Yeah. That goes along with who the quarterback is. Because if we actually felt like he was a franchise quarterback, it won't matter who we got on the team. We'd be like, oh, well, at least we got Dak. Like, we might not beat this, but Dak can make up with. We don't feel like subconsciously we don't feel that way. Look at Shador Sanders with Colorado when he went against North Dakota State. He's playing with bums. He's taking a team that's completely bums, right? And he's making them respectable in college. That's exactly what we need.
But here's my only thing though with Shador, and I like, that's my dog, it's my homie. Shout out to him, man. they started off last year just like this. You know, they started off all hot, and everybody was talking about them, and they were saying that, hey, this could be monumental. They could do some movement and stuff like this. And then they kind of dissipated and kind of spazzed out when my guy got hurt too, you know. So we'll see, man. Like, I would say this. The Bill Parcells, we're going to put the anointing oil away, right? And let that kid just play out this year, and we will see where everything works its way out.
I mean, and to be honest with you, the number one thing, first of all, why are we? First of all, we're never winning the Super Bowl with Dak Prescott.
Wow! Wait a minute now. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't use the word never. If Trent Dilfer can win the Super Bowl, if my guy, what's this guy's name? Brad Johnson and all of those boys. What you mean? What you trying to say, bro? Eli Manning got the damn Super Bowl. Come on, man.
Is Ray Lewis and Michael Strahan walking through that door? Come on, like that.
Wait a minute, now.
All-time defenses they was playing with. Do we have an all-time defense?
Man, hey, you just never know. Micah Parsons making his name be heard out here now, and I'm not saying look, man. Zim know how to put Micah in the right spots though, but I'm not gonna use the word never, Swayze.
But the thing about Mike Zim, and Mike Zim, this is the problem with, and trust me, Mike Zim is a legend, right? Like, he's one of the greatest defensive coaches of all time. But the problem with hiring older coaches, what's the one thing with older coaches? They're stubborn. They feel like I know.
Come on, you just talked about my guy. You just talked about my. Why did he brought in Zim? He brought in Zim to my Jackson State to help them out to get a championship. And they ultimately won it. And then he brought in Jim. He brought in Zim to also for Colorado. And Zim, what he did was he made the necessary adjustments. He was able to identify the weakness on my Jackson State team and also for Colorado, and he was able to implement those things. So I'm rolling with you on the theory, whereas even Dion could also be a situation here. But you got to understand that Zim, he may appear to be old, but he's hip to it. You know, he even went down there to Grambling to help out some folks, man. So he's hip to it, and that's cross culture too, man. That's hanging out with the brothers, man. Come on with it, bro.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
and again, that's college. In the NFL, when you have to literally make adjustments each possession, not just each quarter. In the NFL, you got to make adjustments each possession. When it comes with older coaches who's above 65, 70 years old, they feel like they know everything. They feel like, I've been here before. Like I know, and it's not my scheme. It's the players. Yeah. And it could remember. I get you. From what's the defensive coordinator they used to that won the Super Bowl with John Gruden? What was his name? That we had.
My guy, Papa Rob Marinelli. You know.
Rob Marinelli. Remember Rob Marinelli? He was decent, but at a certain time, he failed to make adjustments in the second half because he just was stubborn. And that's one of the things that you have to that you have to realize with these older coaches. And to be honest with you, that was a safe hire.
Well, Swayze, I just got to hit you with this one though. When was the last time a young defensive coordinator lifted up a Lombardi trophy?
You said a young defensive coordinator?
Yeah. When was the last time?
I mean, Pat Mahomes would win all the Super Bowls, so I can't
Spagnuolo, shoot. Yeah, Spagnuolo. Wait a minute, now he ain't no doggone young tooth. There's a long tooth over there. So
yeah, but he ain't 70 though.
How
old was Mike? Like 7 years old.
I don't know how Mike is old, but man, hey, in closing, Swayze. Yeah.
Yeah, in closing, to be honest with you, I got the prediction for the season. I think we sneak in the playoffs. I think we go 10-7. And I think one of the reasons why is because I look at the schedule. The schedule is actually really not that hard, to be honest with you. Yeah. But it's just a couple of games, and like the Browns game. I think we get blown out in the Browns game because the simple fact that the Browns have an all-time defense right now. That defense looks legit. Yeah. They're mad right now. They feel like they should. They feel like they have a team good enough to go to the Super Bowl, but they feel like Deshaun Watson let them down last year. So I feel like they're gonna be up for that game. And we don't have a running back. Like we literally don't have a running back.
Yeah. We got by committee. You mean it's the committee approach, man.
Oh my God,
I
man.
appreciate you,
got the little
Swayze.
giant.
Hey, man.
Ever-
Hey, I got a lot of people in here, though, but I appreciate you, bro.
Let me finish this real quick. You ever watch the Little Giants? That's what we guys are running back committee. Like, we got the Little Giants. Like, but I see you.
Appreciate you, man. That's Swayze, man. If y'all agree with Swayze, man, put Swayze in the chat, man. Yeah, Spagnola is old. How old is Spagnola? You know, I didn't check, but I know that he wasn't he's not a spring chicken. But what I'm saying is that, man, these old heads, man, they know how to get defenses going, man. And I'm not saying that we need to call up Dick LeBeau and all of them older guys, but I think that Zim, as long as he's not in the press box, like the dude that we had that was old, Kiflin or something like that. Who we had that was so old he'll fall asleep in the press box. Oh, I just tell y'all, man, that nobody agreed with Swayze. Damn, man, nobody Sway. How, Sway? How, Sway? Nobody agreeing with you. But y'all got Mike Zim twisted, man. I tried to squeeze him and hold him and say, like, Zim, I said, you the type of person that would allow a player to mess up one time, right? But but the second time you get on to him. And he literally cussed me out. And he said, get it damn right. I'm doing the PG-13 version. He says, no, get it damn right the first effing time. And that's the PG version. And I said, man, damn, man, I'm just trying to, enter myself into having this conversation with you. And he don't allow that type of stuff. No, he said get it damn right the first time, basically. Meaning that's what practice is for. And I think that we're going to see a more animated, he's not going to be super animated like a Busta Rhymes, but he's going to be animated more in tune in with this particular team. And Law, do you have any truth to this, man? I'm just going to segue right into this before I let my guy Marv on. But I want to bring this up one more time. Just listen.
On this Cowboy Nation, this is going to be a great year. Mike Zimmer's here. He's going to be a great addition to this defense. He's so creative. He's he's one of the smartest guys I've ever been around. And not even just about just like, man, we meet every morning, and this guy is just so articulate how he wants things done. He's seen it before. He knows what great defenses look like. He trusts the process. He trusts the scheme. He understands formation, recognition, his anticipation of when he wants to play calls and when he thinks. This guy's, he's one of the extraordinary mindsets, and I'm glad, I got this year to be with him. I hope he's here next year. But this guy, I think he can take us to an all-time high. I think we have a chance to be a triple crown defense, especially with some of the guys we have in our room and on this team. This could be a really special year, and I can't wait for you guys to witness this.
Man, I don't got no pom-poms in my hand. I'm not cheerleading. I'm just telling you guys that Parsons, he couldn't say that last year. We were not creative. Parsons, believe it or not, he was pissed off that we went into zone defense against the Packers. He was banging on the table. He was banging on the table saying, like, look, we got to get back to things that we were doing. He was, I got a chance to talk to, not him, but some relatives of his, And they literally said that, no, playing on the edge permanently for majority of the snaps, he didn't really want that. He wanted to be moved around like chess pieces. Guess what? Zim got that brother everywhere. Yeah, come on, Action. Come on, man. What your LSU gonna do? Says he talking about me being a salesman. You need to check on Brian Kelly over there. For the 206, you're live, man. Talk to me, Marv. Talk to me, man.
What's up, Law?
What's good?
Swayze, I think he on some. I think he, I ain't gonna say. I think Swayze is delusional. I'm like, what you talking about, man? Man, y'all gotta go watch the tape that Foots did, and my boy not boss cowboy, but landlord.
Landlord from Alabama. Yeah. Watch out that
landlord
tape.
broke that baby down so cold-blooded.
Yeah.
He was showing Cleveland defense how they got torched by Houston. Man, don't let them guys psych out, man. It's a new year. And then the main thing I said, remember I said, when I told you when we got Zim, I said, Parsons, go with him, and look what you just played. Parsons going to have an all-pro year. He might be a pro player of the year. Because they don't know where he comes. It's going to be more easy for him to get sacks. And then in the inner part of the year, he still will be fresh. See, Dan Quinn won't be out. Coming in the last part, he was wore out, man. Now he get the wrong, get to make interceptions, get the rest. You know, and his rest is like dangerous rest.
Oh,
You
wow.
don't know where he's coming from. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got to be fighting with the left tackle no more. Fighting with the right. You know, that's where your legs are. Now, oh my God, I feel sorry for them centers. If you ain't got that Philadelphia center, you getting killed.
Oh, you talking about being able to identify the mic, line shift. Identifying these sort of things. I think Zim going to give you not the same look twice. I think that Zim, and look, this is not me trying to tell y'all that Zim is going to bring the 85 Bears here. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that we got a Singletary on this team and we got all of these guys, man. But what I'm saying, we got football. We got creativity, bro, and adjustments.
It's not about running the same scheme over and over.
Right.
That's what made Bland look pitiful against Seattle. If they would have played a Zimmer defense, he would have confused the receiver too. Because he's okay. I think I got him. I'm going one-on-one. Next thing you know, you got a safety over the top interception. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they're coming. So it confused the quarterback.
No doubt. It's two type of things, man. Some coaches rely on talent to win, and some coaches rely on system and scheme to win. But the greatest coaches know how to maximize both. And what we were accustomed to, and that's why I think that we got this PTSD going on, you know, because we've been conditioned under the previous administration before Mike McCarthy got here and before Zim got here or what have you, is that we primarily relied on talent. It was the talent of Romo to Dez. It was the talent of, hey, can DeMarco Murray, we gonna call the same play, you know? And and literally the damn coach said it. He said it don't matter if we on the moon, we in Mars, we on the backfields or the playing field. We gonna do what we do best, right? And it was based off of their skill set, not the scheme. And we identified those type of things, and those were problems and problematic. And then what happened collectively is Dan Quinn, I'm not beating him up. He relied on the primary talent of Micah Parsons. Yeah. He said himself that he got lazy. See, Parsons, his rookie year, he's going to be going back to this thing right here. This is how Zim is going to use Parsons. Is everywhere, because he was trying to figure out Parsons. But then he realized, oh, snap, we got us a pass rusher. I can sit back and allow Parsons to be Parsons and just rush him off the edge. He said it himself that he got lazy. So hopefully Max Zim is not going to play around with that. He's going to rely on his system. Yeah. So that's why when I said when we saw multiple, even though it was preseason, and we saw multiple games where our guys were getting those INTs, I said, man, this is not just talent right here. This is a damn system that he's able to do. Yeah.
It's the system, because like you just said, Law, as I was trying to tell everybody, if y'all go, I told my friends, go watch the game with Cowboys when we beat Minnesota that year in Minnesota, and that was his last year. Yeah, they dropped 3 interceptions against Cooper Rush.
Mm-hmm.
If that had been the Cowboys, number 7 them was run backs for touchdown. We got lucky that night. We beat them. Yeah. We got lucky that night. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's a scheme, all these quarterbacks, Green Bay. That's why the Rams coach, he said, Zim, can you play this for me one more time? See, he knew. He said, goddamn, in his mind, that coach from the Rams, man, this coach, man, his setup is beautiful. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt, man.
And that's
But in closing, I got a few more other guys we got to get to, and I got a hard cutoff because I'll be on 97.9 The Beat at 1:00, so we're gonna have to set that up. So come on with it.
Check that out.
Yeah.
Oh, and in closing, we're gonna have a good year. We got our big fatties in the front now, what we've always been asking for. And one quote, number 88, he said, "Man, he glad he got number 80. He been bragging on 80, y'all."
Yeah,
flow.
Yeah,
88 has found another.
No doubt,
and
man.
I thank God. And how about them Cowboys? And let's go.
Let's go, man. That's Marv, man. I got a super chat here. It says, Law, I think we going to be okay. I see a big culture change since Zim came in. These boys ready to prove we belong in top 5. DC for life. Let's get this dub. What we got here is, ladies and gentlemen, we got the mindset to know that we the man. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to walk in with moxie. That's been one of the things that we damn sure didn't have until we start winning, you know what I'm saying, on defense. But I want our defense to be gritty enough that even when we're down by 3 or we down by 7, that we don't change it up. Damn it, boy, I'm telling y'all, baby. Woo! It just hit me, man. It just hit me. It just made me just want to get up and play some football myself. I'm going to let my guy VIP on. But before I let VIP on, I wanted to hit y'all this way too. When you are disciplined, it's just like boxing. Even though you get hit and rocked, which you really going to get hit and rocked. But it takes discipline to keep your hands up. But the undisciplined person, that when they get rocked and when they get hit, they start dropping them hands. And they start leaving their bodies open. They start leaving their head open. They got the soft chin, you know, and they get knocked out and laid out like Family Guy. That's been the damn Cowboys. We've been talking about we been some bullies on defense. We this team, we them boys. But we get hit in the mouth one time and we folded. Zim is not going to allow that. Jeff Scanina is not going to allow that. Paul Gunter will not allow that. He's not going to allow that, ladies and gentlemen. We going to be the type of team that even if you hit us first, we're going to be like, oh, is that the best you got? Have y'all ever seen them damn shows that be on TikTok and Instagram where they got this slapping show and the dude be like, and it's so goddamn funny, man. They be like this, they be getting their position, they be getting their chin together, and they be like, I'm not going to slap this mic, though, because this mic is too expensive. And they go, yeah, you know, they slap him. And then you be like, damn, man, this I'm about to cuss. This hero, you put the other N word in it, this hero about to get laid out. And then all he do is do like this. And then all of a sudden, it's his turn. And you can see in the eyes. You can see the damn eyes of the man. I want y'all to look in the eyes of the man. And then it's his turn. And then they be like, okay, they shake it off. And you can see the dude like, nah, this is gonna be my turn to get hit. And he like, and then he positioned himself all together. and then he, wait a minute, we gotta give some dramatic effect to this, man, because it's just a real story. You know, and then he go, slap! And he go, no, stop all that crying now. Stop all that damn crying now. It was cool when you hit me. Now it's my turn, you know? Yeah, it was cool. And that's what happened to us. Them damn Green Bay came and slapped us. And we over here. We over here crying. Slap him back. Hit him back. I got from my guy from the 860, man. You live. VIP. What's good with you, bro?
Law is VIP, baby.
Yeah.
Law, let me say this, bro.
Yeah.
You made a good point, Walker. Because, you know, a lot of these, let me say, 99.9 of these,
yeah.
I don't even want to say internet tough guys because you're not really tough. But a lot of these internet slurpees get on here slurping over themselves. I don't even know what the last caller, what his name was, but Swayze, Slurpee, you all sound the same to me. You sound like an off-breed of Brandon. If you on this channel and you have no faith in our quarterback, you heard what our owner said, Dak about to re-up, so just bail out, B. You one of the people that, if we show up to a bar fight, I don't know, y'all not New Yorkers, so y'all never been down a dark alley. If you go down a dark alley, and I walk down the alley, and we start off with, you was talking all that, you was popping all that on the internet. All right, now let's go down this alley. We got to meet some of these other fans. Where you at, though? You got the Swayzes, you got the Slurpees. They the first one. Oh, I'll get the car, B. Or I'll get the taxi. I'll wait for the Uber. Because they never really been punched in their face in life. I'm talking about real. Some people never been punched in their face, period. But they never had life really punch them in their face. So they don't know how to counterpunch.
Yeah.
Last year.
The biggest thing about being in a fight, I'm about to call you $100,000, but the biggest thing about being in the fight VIP is you got to know how to take the hit too.
Yes.
Yeah, that's part of it. You got to be able to get hit. You can't be doing all of the hitting. You got to learn how to take the hit too, man.
You got to have a chin in this, but you can't build a chin up if you behind the scenes all the time. You got to get in that front line to build your chin up.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to build our chin up, if my mind serves to be correct, last year we was down 21 points before the second quarter ended. So now you have taken our DQ, put our offensive coordinator in a crazy, and you already know, like Mike was fumbling with himself, just getting his offense under his own belt last year.
Yeah.
So by the time the second quarter hit, Mike was like, damn, I got to throw out the game plan and go on some all-out craziness because we down 21 points, and we don't look like we're going to stop them.
Yeah.
So that was the problem last year. It wasn't really the fact that we didn't have the players to make it pop off.
Right.
I don't think that the coaching was enabling us to be in the right position because we had put ourselves in a proper, man, we had home field advantage. People, we slept on that. The way Green Bay came and slapped us up, we forgot that was at home, B.
Hey, but if you look at it, I encourage everybody to get the NFL Game Pass and watch our defense, bro. VIP. Watch our defense. Hold on. Watch our defense up until Deron Bland get that holding call or whatever, like intentional, something like that. It was a holding or something like that.
Oh, the phantom call. The phantom call.
That call right there. And I'm we were fitting gaps. We were stopping the run. But as soon as that penalty happened, it gave Green Bay hope. And that's all you need sometimes when you're going up against a team that really you outmanned, you on the road, but you need that one slither of hope. And when they got that penalty, bro, it was off to the races from there. That offense had confidence. But if you go back and look at it, my guys were getting tackles for loss. They were filling in gaps. They were stopping the run. But ever since that play, that really just went too far away from them. Yeah.
So, well, let's not put ourselves in that position this year. But what I really have confidence in this year is more than our D tackles, I have confidence in our linebacker.
Oh, yeah.
And not only the Lion, but just our linebackers in general.
Yeah.
Starting with Fitty, and then we got Overshawn. I think Overshawn is going to play on some all-pro caliber, like lights out, I love his. I think his energy. He want to match the energy of the Lion, and his energy, bro. I respect it, B. I respect it.
No doubt.
And I don't see us be put in that same position that we was last year just because of our linebacker core.
No doubt, man. Hey, we got a better linebacker core, man. In closing, though, bro, what else you got before I let you roll? I'm going to let Press come on.
All right, in closing, I'm not even going to talk about my quarterback because everybody know how I feel about my quarterback.
Yeah.
I just want them to walk CD back because you remember CD has not had that off-season training, and I just don't want him to blitz CD back and him pulling some soft because you know how the soft tissues get.
Yeah.
And usually when you hold out, that's usually the first thing that pop off because you've been in shape, but not in that football shape.
Yeah.
So I just think with the receiving core that we have, that we can just, of course CD gonna start, but I want him to not burn himself out and let some of these rookies that's been getting that burn in, like the Jay Brooks of the world, I want to see Turnup get some more touches too, B. Not just the crazy touch. I want him designated 9 routes, some designated go. I want to see him get at least 5 to 7 good touches a game.
It will happen, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Chief.
But you know what it is? How about damn Cowboys? How the hell y'all making power rankings and the goddamn season ain't start? The hell up out of here, B.
Yes, indeed. My dog, VIP, he ain't playing around with it, man. All right, the next caller, baller, shot caller from the 501. Press, man, you're live on the nation, man. Talk to me, man.
How I do, Long? Hey, man, he just be talking, don't he?
Come on with it, man. Hey, man, we don't have a long time. We got a short time. What you got, man? What you got?
Everybody always talk about what the defense is. Now, this is my thing right here.
Right.
The offense always start off slow, like they don't know what the hell going on. Now, this is my question to you, Long. Do you think Ben will be able to get in their hands on the offensive line?
Say that one more time. Are you calling me from your speakerphone or something? Where you calling me from? What you got me on?
Hold on.
Yeah. I got to hear all of this.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
Okay. Now, the offense, they always start out slow.
Correct.
And every playoff game that we really didn't got beat, the whole offense looked like they ain't know what they had going on. You know what I'm saying? So my question to you, being that Zim got that fire, do you think he'll be able to get in their ass when they ain't coming out like they supposed to come out?
Hell yeah. I think that it's not just him. I think it's Jeff. I think that he is the guy that's going to get people up to speed, man. I like his temperament, and he's a no-nonsense guy. Although he coaches the D-line, I think that will rub off on the team, even on the offensive side, because competition is competition. So you can't have both teams starting off damn flat, right? So hopefully, man, my thing is with Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys, just get them in rhythm, man. You don't have to go for the deep chunk plays, man. I would start off with the run on the end around. I would start off with some post routes or something like that. Give them in rhythm, man. A screen play here and there if they playing off, and then I would start manipulating. But it's all about chest movements. I want us to earn. I want us to earn. That's the word of the day. Earn the damn play action. We saw it even with Trigger Trey in the second preseason. I was yelling during the play-by-play. Now they earned the play action. If we can run up A gap, B gap, all I'm trying to do is bring the safeties and the linebackers to make 2 steps forward, and then everything will work its way out. Run to throw
right, because I've seen in the playoffs when the offense was flat like that. Yeah, they ain't had really nothing to worry about. They offense went out there and did what the hell they want to do. And I ain't seen nobody. Remember, I called and said, man, I don't never want to see CD Lamb's a shoulder slumped over like that. I said, no, I seen all of their shoulders drop. Maybe them being there, maybe he could get in their ass, man. Maybe you could hit him with that one clip that you got saved. Maybe he could hit him with that to get them to going good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I already know,
but then another thing, even with Dak, man, I hope they don't pay him this year. because if he play with a chip on his shoulder, he gonna get the bag regardless, Law.
I mean,
now if they don't pay him, he gonna come out. This his show improved. So he may run it up to $70 million, and then what they gonna do?
Yeah, it's like that, and I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, the bag is gonna go up higher because I don't see Dak Prescott outside of injuries playing worse than what he played last year. But what people try to do, Press, is what they try to do is they try to quantify Super Bowl. We got to win the Super Bowl in order to pay him. That ain't go. I'm not saying that I don't want to say we ain't gonna win the Super Bowl, but come on,
right? You know, I ain't gonna never say that like that. That he can improve. My issue is always with Dak is when it comes to the big moments. I could tell when he come out on the field, he's finna play bad.
Sweat
he'll
that.
end up picking it up later, but it's too late then.
Yeah.
That's my only issue with that.
And that's my thing too, because I know the look that you're talking about when he got that stone look and he's swaying like this, and he doing like this.
What's that fictional character you say he looked like? That got that little head. What's that little the cartoon character you say he looked like? Aquaman or something like that.
I don't know, man. You got to find.
Do you remember the little bit? You called because you were pointing it out on your thing. I forget who the little cartoon character dude was, but he was this big old dude, and you say he had a head just like him. When I see him looking like that, man, I'm already knowing. I'm like, man, this ain't finna be good, man.
Yeah. So
if they could just start off, if he could come out the gate on some type of rhythm, I think we'll be all right because I think the defense gonna hold up. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, like, why everybody got an issue with Zeke?
Man, people, because they've been trying to get rid of Zeke since 2019, and he's been surviving.
But they got to understand the offensive line wasn't getting no push. It take a team for them holes to get made, though, right? Don't get me wrong, he missed some holes, but for the most part, the offensive line wasn't getting no push.
Exactly,
it was like he was running into a brick wall.
Exactly, man. I got to get on up out of here, though, man. But I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Oh my gosh, man. If Jazz didn't hit me up and say, "Hey, I want to get you on round one," then we'll be going a little bit longer. But I would tell y'all this: this is not an indictment on Dak Prescott with all of this, and all of you guys, man, stick around. Hopefully, I give it to y'all next time. But it's not an indictment on Dak.
Goodbye.
Because if I had enough time, I would pull up what Jimmy Johnson said about his quarterback, Troy. He said, man, we're going to lose this game if we continue to throw the ball with Troy. I need for my other guys, I got to call better plays for Emmett to get loose so it can loosen up Troy Aikman. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that Dak Prescott is better than Troy or Troy better than Dak. But damn it, that's a 3-time Super Bowl champ, right? And that's a Hall of Famer as it relates to Jimmy Johnson and Troy Aikman. So if Troy Aikman, it's one of those things where if Jimmy can identify, things that need to be improved at with his quarterback, that's all I'm saying with Mike McCarthy. That's what the run game's supposed to do, by the way. I don't think that John Elway won Super Bowls without Terrell Davis in that defense, right? And, of course, he had a hell of a guy by the name of Shea Sharp that can really help him out, right? But it took my guy golden teeth until it's time for him to win the doggone Super Bowl. He had yellow teeth, ain't that right? But he had to have run game. And he was always a good thrower of the ball, had good stats and all of that stuff. Took his team to the Super Bowl, dare I say, got beat down real bad by Doug Williams. And the team was such a bad time during those times in those days that they really didn't rally behind Doug Williams in Washington. But that was Washington stuff, and I'm not finna go into those details. Y'all who are old enough to remember, y'all can pull back those things. But what I can tell y'all, and I had the video up. I'm going to find the video. I'm going to post it. But I'm going to tell y'all, I'm never going to use the word never. And I'm not going to say that these running backs don't have the capabilities of getting us to the doggone Super Bowl. Because when I said this before, and I'm going to say it again, when was the last superstar running back to win you a Super Bowl? It was beast mode. It was beast mode. And that's damn near almost 10 years ago or more. So running back by committee is the way, ladies and gentlemen. Sarge, appreciate you. If they pay Dak before the season, and if he wins the Super Bowl, the Joneses will be exhaling because it would cost more after the Super Bowl. Yeah, I mean, at that time, shoot, I think that even Brandon and Swayze and all of the people that really can't stand Dak Prescott, if we win the Super Bowl with Dak Prescott, they will be the ones to say, hey, give the man $100 million. Come on. Yeah. So that's the reality of it, ladies and gentlemen. But just like I said with this fight, just like I said with this moment, the prize fighter, even when he's down, he's continuing to swing because he knows that one punch can be the deciding factor on whether or not he win or lose. It's not about winning and losing now, but it's how we fight and what we learn from this process. Come on with it.
This is where we hold them.
Yeah.
This is where we fight.
I would cash app Jerry and them if we win the Super Bowl and say, hey, I put something in on Dak Prescott contract. But ladies and gentlemen, as we depart, understand this. There's a time for everything. I read somewhere in the book, Ecclesiastes 3:8. There's a time for love. And also, there's a time, believe it or not, like Ripley's, to hate. What side of the time you are on, ladies and gentlemen? Don't dismiss yourself because you think differently. Don't take yourself out. But I can tell you, verily, verily, I say to you, shout out to your Eastside, shout out to your Sadiq, shout out to your Leon, shout out to your Miles, not Monroe, but Antonio. If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night to give up your time and your peace and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, and confidence and stern pertinacity, is neither cold or the poverty or the famish of fame or the sickness of your body and brain can turn you all away from the thing you want. If dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty. Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, shout out to the first caller, Stephen Cowboy. May his father rest in peace. He's not forgotten. When you look up into the skies, you see an extra star. That's one of our Cowboys standing tall, looking down on the greatness that we are about to exhibit and exude for this lifetime and the next. We don't never die, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboy Nation, we live forever. We stand tall forever. We do our thing forever, ladies and gentlemen. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go. And shout out to Computer, man. He was on the line. I forgot to bring him on. So put Computer in the chat. And happy birthday to my brother. It's his birthday today. Let's get it. We about one love. Peace. One love, baby. Happy birthday to Computer Man. I forgot to bring him on. I forgot that 910 was him. He had a new phone. My bad, Computer. One love. Roll those credits.
I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel.
Gotta run like OJ. I gotta get on up out of here.
No deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately,
the first time.
Run it up. Yeah. Kinda check the song.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Count that too, count it up, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Hey.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside.
Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Computer. If I get enough time, I may go back live again and just bring him on. Come on with it. Hey. Who with Law though? Come on.
Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
Ready?
Kinda check the song. Lately, I
That's
just
the
wanna
rhyme
run
for
it
the
up.
same.
Count that too, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. I just be off the dome. I never own the chrome. Too many foes and clones. Yeah. I be at home alone. I be in zones alone. I be on road alone. Yeah. I've been really in the field. Love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Original, they never will be.
Kinda check the song. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Here we go!
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Until next time.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Riggs, we about, man. Peace. Shout out to Jazzy Black. We about to get it on. 97.9 The Beat.